Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Romance Homesteading. Thursday morning. It's a beautiful day. Gonna get warm. I'm ready for it to cool off. I want to take just a minute here to talk about homesteading. We have so many people that send us questions and we talk about it and visit. This is not a big deal. Don't overcomplicate it. If you're interested in doing something to where you're being self-sufficient, start out with some potted plants. Do your own small garden area. It ain't got to be very big. Just practice it and grow as your desire grows to do something bigger. Lots of people started out with just a little 10 by 10 tilled up spot. They planted some veggies in there and then they wanted to do more. Lots of people have started a 10 by 10 plot and decided that's where we want to stop. We don't want to get any bigger. Homesteading is getting more and more popular for several reasons. One's for self-sufficiency. They're not sure what the economy is going to do, not sure about the world that we live in today. The others, they do it to produce enough fruits and vegetables to feed their family for a year, 2 years, 3 years, up to 5 years, depending on how you preserve your crops. Ours, we do it to put food in the pantry. Everything out here will get canned, except for the broccoli and the Brussels sprouts. We'll put those in the freezer. But the collard greens, the turnip greens, the beets, the beet greens, the green beans, all this stuff will get canned and preserved on the shelf where it's shelf stable, and we'll be able to eat that during the wintertime up in the next summer while the next garden's growing. Don't jump off into it. As your desire to be self-sufficient goes, get you some chickens, get the eggs, get your feed source worked out. Get it worked out to where you know what your eggs is doing. Most people around this area, if they're selling their eggs for $3 a dozen, they're losing money. That's just a cold hard fact. Homesteaders cannot keep up and compete with these large commercial egg producers that have millions of birds in one house. Just not possible. The food source is not there the same. So get you some chickens for self-sufficiency. We do ours. We done the meat chickens and we done our egg chickens. The meat chickens are not for everybody. Eggs are not for everybody. We have calves out here. Once a year we'll bring calves in, fatten them up, and they go to the freezer to where we have beef. Our sheep every year we'll put a couple in the freezer for the sheep. This is not just so they stay out there and keep that pasture mowed down. This is part of our self-sufficiency. If the grocery store is closed today, we could still eat for another 3 years. But I encourage everybody to at least try it. There's nothing more satisfying than eating your own vegetables, eating your own food that you produced on your place. And it don't matter how big. If you live in town, you can have a container garden to where you're growing your own tomatoes or stuff. Now in springtime, this will look much, much different. We'll have tomatoes, we'll have corn, we'll have okra, we'll have our summertime crop that's out here. But it just tastes better. You have less chemicals. When we pick this broccoli off of this plant, that's as fresh as it's ever going to get. It'll go in the kitchen, and Miss Tracy, she'll either put that thing in the steamer or in the oven or however she decides she's going to cook it. And it'll be better than anything you can buy at the grocery store. If you're not able to do this, I encourage you to go to your local farmers markets, as long as those fruits and vegetables are grown locally. You don't, I discourage anybody going there and buying vegetables that comes from 300, 400, 500 miles away. You're wasting your money. You just as well as go to the grocery store and get it cheaper, because they're buying it from a big supplier that does it the same way the grocery stores do. And they mark it up, and it's much higher, and you can buy the same exact thing at a grocery store. I'm so discouraged. I just don't support those kind of markets. If they're a local market producing local fruits and vegetables, I'm all in. But all this stuff right here, she'll take this and we'll get it canned up and produced, and we'll go see the pantry here and see what it looks like. All right, this is our pantry. This is what Miss Tracy's put up for us this past 2 years. Green beans, potatoes, we got collard greens, turnip greens, we got chili, tomato sauce, tomato paste, pasta sauce, vegetable soup, beef soup, squash, soup starter, chicken, beef, purple whole peas. You've got sauces. We've got all kinds of sauces. Jalapeno peppers. We got the candied jalapeno peppers and the pickled. She does a super good job. We've got the pickles in here. She's got 2 or 3 different kinds of pickles. But this is just for me and her and our kids when they come over needing to go to the grocery store. Beets, pickled beets. This stuff is as fresh as it's ever going to be. When we open that jar, it's just like it come out of the garden. Now, this is just one of the pantries. She's got another one that's full of all kinds of jellies that we get from our blackberries or raspberries, grapes and stuff. And she has pie fillings in there. We got some peach and apple and some pear. All come from here. We got some of our seeds that we're saving there for our squash, our potatoes. Got some potatoes that we've got saved for seeds. You can see they're starting to come out and seed. We're hoping those will make it till time to plant them next year. But this is a result of self-preservation. Now, I'm not going to take you to the freezers where you can see all the meat and stuff. That's a different deal. But that stuff, it can be canned and put up preserved. And it don't have the chemicals that you have in it when you buy the stuff from the grocery store. It's just a much, much better deal. It's more satisfying. When she opens a can of these turnip greens, she's got chunks of turnip in there, and she cooks them. Smells really good, tastes very good. The chicken, purple whole peas. Purple whole peas is probably one of my favorites. The green beans. And then we'll make big pots of chili or big pots of soup just to put up and preserve. But listen, y'all have a hand in it. Get out in the garden, get your hands dirty. Don't be afraid to do something. Just get out and do it. Self-preserve. Y'all have a good day.